It's a big fight feel. Being at the Sphere is just, it's the first combat sporting event, the Sphere, possibly the last for UFC, the first, one and done. So
Right.
yeah, it's a big deal.
Sean, what's it gonna? Because and if they've said this, I haven't seen it. What's it gonna look like for you? How is it gonna be different versus what the normal setup might be if you were at T-Mobile or any of the other arenas across the country?
I have no idea. I'm gonna show up, get into an octagon, the same octagon I always step into, and do what I do. So for me, it's like the whole presentation, the whole show and stuff. I'm really not gonna enjoy it like a bystander. I'm gonna
Yeah.
be, for me, laser focused, tunnel vision, kill Merab. That's like all that's on my mind. I don't really care about all the extra stuff. It'll be cool for the fans, for the people, but for me, I have a mission.
I know this is somewhat guessing until you actually get in there with him, but you fought a lot of dangerous guys before. Where do you think Merab lands on that list of opponents and how tough of a fight this could potentially be for you?
I mean, he's ranked number one. He's on a 10-fight win streak. The only reason he's never fought for a title or was never the champion is because Aljamain Sterling was there. So, he's as dangerous as it gets. He's the cardio machine. He doesn't get tired. He's been rocked a few times, but he's got a good chin. He got rocked hard from Marlon Moraes and ended up finishing him. So he's very durable. He's got good cardio. He's obviously skilled. He's on a 10-fight win streak. He's very, very dangerous.
I've seen people say stylistically this is a bad matchup for Sean. Rob likes to wrestle. What would you say to people who have sort of painted that narrative about this fight?
I would say stylistically, I am a nightmare matchup for Merab.
Is there anything that Merab can gain or is to be gained, by the fact, like you said, that he is, basically brothers with Aljamain Sterling and you and Aljo have shared the cage? And anything that can be gained by that experience?
I mean, I don't know what Aljo's gonna tell Merab. He's like, fuck, he's fast, he's sharp, he's accurate,
Right.
he's hard to take down. Like, good luck. Like, there
Right.
wasn't a lot of success Aljo had in that fight. If anything, Aljo probably shouldn't tell him anything because it's probably just gonna make him a little bit nervous. So, who knows? Aljo probably hopes I beat Merab, makes Aljo look better. I'm just curious if Merab was happy that I knocked out Aljo because if I didn't knock out Aljo, Merab still would be, waiting around. So I have a little
Right.
theory that maybe they're not as good as buddies as we all thought.
You got to. It'd be interesting to give them some truth serum and see actually what they want here. Um, the jack, you get your jacket back if you knock Marab out.
He didn't steal my jacket.
Oh,
You won't see a video on the internet of him stealing my jacket. You will see me handing him my jacket.
right,
I thought he was a jacket holder. I thought the UFC knew I was going to take my jacket off, and they
right.
had someone in place for me to hold. He looks just like every fucking door guy. I take my jacket off. I hand it to him. He's got a huge fucking nose. I thought I was going to hook it on there, and supposedly fucking Rob stole my jacket. I have the same jacket in my closet. He never stole it. Um, so yeah, I don't know if this whole narrative where Merab
Right.
stole my jacket. I let him hold it for a little bit because I was about to whoop Aljo's ass. So that's that.
Right. There you go. Setting the record straight. A lot of people love to talk about that jacket. Do there's always a bunch of celebrities out there. This one is special. Tickets are really expensive. It's tough to get in there. Do you think there's going to be a special, a different type of atmosphere as opposed to what a normal car would look like, Sean?
I mean, I've fought on Connor cards before with
Yeah.
Justin Bieber was there. Trump was at my last fight. Like I've fought in front of the biggest names in the world. So again, for me, tunnel vision. Like I'm gonna go out there and do my thing. But yeah, I think this is gonna be a big deal. I think there's gonna be a lot of presence there. There's a lot of big deals there.
And it's got to say a lot that the UFC, they could have chosen anybody for this fight, and this is a big deal for them. They've committed a lot of money to this thing, and the fact that they've put you in the main event, I would think that that speaks pretty highly of how they feel about you as a fighter.
Yeah, I would assume the same thing. I think it would. Yeah, I was honored to get this card. I know Eli and Max were wanting on it. Connor
Yeah.
was pretended he wanted on it, so it's good.
Cannot wait. Before I let you go, anything you'd say to Merab? Is there a message as we're like 9 days or so before you step in there?
Um, no, I'm gonna who knows? Merab's over in Tijuana at Hong Kong, being weird. So Merab's doing his thing.
Do you make anything with these injuries and the bad eye cut? Anything? Any thoughts on dealing with that and the way he kind of let everyone know and let you know that he had just been cut open pretty badly?
No, Merab's is pretty much as dumb as this piece of paper right here. So I wasn't really surprised that Merab was posting that he got a cut on his eye against a sniper like me. Um, but again, I'm gonna have to get around that nose to get to that eyebrow anyway. So it's gonna be a difficult challenge to try to even hit that eye. His nose takes up about 80% of his face. So it's gonna be kind of tricky to dodge that nose and try to hit that cut. So maybe he wasn't worried about that because he knows he's got like like a little defense balloon on it. I don't know.
Very release, it's finally here, and I'm finally fighting for the UFC belt. I'm blessed, and I'm very confident and very relaxed, and I can't wait to step in the octagon.
You waited your turn because you were a friend to Aljamain. You did something a lot of people wouldn't do. Do you think that was your path, though? It was all meant to come to this date, to get Sean O'Malley, to get him on the Sphere, a historic night. It's all coming together.
Exactly, like it was. It's perfect now how everything worked out. Other than Aljo lost like accidentally against O'Malley. Otherwise, everything is good. It was worth it to wait this time, and now life is good, and I'm gonna fight O'Malley, and I'm gonna show the world everything.
What's the plan when you get in there? You've obviously worked before to fight him in Aljo's camp. What's the plan to go in there and take care of business?
Simple, like just I'm gonna do my things like I always do, but I've been working more striking, and I'm gonna improve my striking more. Otherwise, I'm gonna do my my things. I'm not focused upon Mali. I'm focused on myself, like always, and I'm gonna break him.
How about the health? Everyone's obviously concerned about the eye. Any concern taking it easy in camp or?
No, the cut was small, and it's happening all the time, and a cut never like affect me for training or anything. I have, I still have 10 days more, and the cut is already good, and it's all good, man. No problem.
How about fighting in the Sphere? It might be the only combat sports event we ever see there, and to have the opportunity to main event that card, Mexican Independence Day. Pretty cool opportunity.
Very big, and I'm very happy for this opportunity because this is historical moment. But yeah, since they announced this fight, that's why I was making all these video skits, and I wanted to fight there, and now I got this fight, and I want to tell UFC and Dana White and everybody else, thank you so much for this opportunity. Now I'm just focused on my opponent, and that's all. I want to just fight and win, and this all cool moment. It's I'm not focused on this one anymore. Of course, it's good, but now only my uh, focus is for the fight.
When you picture how you take care of business on the 14th, you said you're working the hands with the goal being there to go and knock them out.
Maybe we'll see. I say I'm gonna improve my striking, and everybody will see how my striking will look, like it will be much better. So, but I don't know. I don't want to make any plans. So I'm gonna knock him out, or I'm gonna make him sleep, or something like that. But when I think about fight, yeah, I'm just gonna win. I'm gonna break him, and I think I will break him and make him humble.
10 straight wins. You haven't lost in 6 years, 3 straight wins over UFC champions. When you look at Sean O'Malley, where does he stand? Is he the toughest opponent you faced yet?
Usually I don't think he's the toughest opponent because I fought Jose Aldo and I think he was toughest opponent for me. But now it's of course new opponent for me, O'Malley. And then at this time he's the toughest opponent, yes. And he's a new challenge, and I have all the respect for him as a fighter. I know he's good, he's dangerous, he knocks people out, and he has the skill, he has the power, and everything else. But
Last thing for you, what's your message for Sean O'Malley before you guys get in there on Noche UFC?
he has to just show up September 14th, and we're gonna fight, and we're gonna find out who is better fighter and who will be next UFC champion. So yeah, just he has to just show up, simple as that. And yeah, that's it.
We asked Sean, not only the belt on the line, but would you put the jacket on the line?
I want his jacket. No, sorry. So I want his belt, and I will get his belt, and I can give him jacket back. No problem.